That's hilarious.
Shut that. Henry, shut that door. You shut that door.
I think you had 18 in your first 8 minutes tonight. Are you actively, like, especially coming off the bench and, wanting to come in and kind of get them up?
I don't think so. I just take what the defense gives me, and if they're going to let me get open off some pin downs or some transition threes, and I'm going to shoot it. And I don't try and overthink things and just keep it simple, and that's usually when my game tends to flourish.
You could say he is leaning into that idea of, he called plays for you more at the beginning of the game. Are you sensing that they're kind of going to you as a fresh look on the bench like that?
Yeah, and it's been working, so I think hopefully we stick with it.
Do you like it?
I mean, I've been enjoying it. I mean, the record we have has been reflecting well of the situation, so it's been a fun run.
Kerr said that he talked to you guys at practice just how urgent things are, how big all these games are, but this one's obviously a big one. Did this feel like a big game, Klay? Did it feel almost a little playoffy?
No offense to the LA crowd, but you couldn't really tell. I mean, I've been here during a finals game when I was 20 years old. I was very lucky to go with my dad in 2010, so didn't quite feel the same, but it was still a very important game, and I'm very happy with the turnout from our fans. It's cool to see how many Warrior fans show up.
Sorry, go ahead. Klay, you've been really open about how that talk with Steve Kerr a while ago helped shift your perspective. I'm curious, since you guys had that talk, how has his words just resonated with you in terms of your perspective?
Well, Steve has seen it all, really, his time in the NBA, and that conversation just helped me relax a little bit, and instead of chasing, past greatness, just be appreciative of what I'm able to do now, and the road the mountain I had to climb to get back to playing at this level. So it really helped me just, relax and be myself.
Like, how would you describe the way the game ended? Have you ever seen something like that?
It was a little weird, but I kind of wish they would have just done the countdown earlier. Would have saved us some time and kept us a little more fresh.
Klay, right here. Good seeing you again, my boy.
Yeah, how you doing?
Pac-10, Pac-10, Pac-12, last official game today. You did a lot in that conference. I just wanted to ask you what that conference meant to you, and what are your thoughts about it ending too?
That conference was everything for me, especially growing up in Oregon and moving to Southern California. So many great athletes came through the Pac-10 and Pac-12 now, but it was just really special being able to go to football games at Oregon growing up, or a game at Matt Court, playing a youth basketball game at Gill Arena. Then finally ending up at Wazoo was very special, and it's very sad, to be honest, because there'll be a whole generation of young athletes who don't know about the Pac-Pacific Conference and the history of it. So it's unfortunate, but I still cherish those memories of watching and participating in the conference, and it's just sad. It's just sad.
What's it like to see Kuminga kind of go toe-to-toe with LeBron? Obviously, LeBron was going to get his, but Kuminga was going at it too. How much growth have you seen in him?
Jonathan's been incredible for us. I mean, the athlete, he might be the best athlete in the NBA, just his ability to rise up and his combination of speed. So he is the future of the franchise, and we need him to go where we want to go this season.
We all see the standings, and, it might be tough to get out of the play-in. You might be playing the Lakers in a play-in game. Do you look to that? Do you say, no, there's many other things you could get? You get to 6, 7, whatever, or where's your mindset on that?
We got 15, 16 games, so until those are complete, I'm not even paying it much attention, because I want to give it everything I got in this last part of the season, and then when that time comes, then I'll give it a lot of thought. Heads up.
All right, we're getting that. We're in here shortly.
As the Warriors behind 31 points from Stephen Curry, 26 from Klay Thompson. Thompson set the tone with a 21-point first half. And he heads over to take the headset, put it on. And he's got the headset on. Klay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, Klay, first of all, congratulations on the win. You guys haven't won here since November of 2021. How did that feel?
Oh, my God, really?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Wow, it felt great, Tim, to be honest. A much-needed win, a responding win after a poor showing in Dallas, and what a great win. And obviously, it's great to have number 30 back.
No doubt about that. It was also great to see you out there in the first half and have some fun. It looked like you were just in complete rhythm and harmony.
Of course. I mean, I got to see my family last couple days. I got to visit the old stomping grounds down the OC, and then I got to come up to Staples and do what I love. I mean, it's been a great couple days in the Southland, but we're all eager to get back to the Bay and continue this win streak on Monday.
Yeah, it's interesting. Monday, the Knicks come to town, and we'll talk more about that later on our post-game show. But Klay, how important was this win when you consider you guys were coming in, we're 10, they were 9, and this is what, when you fight for position, these are like a 2-for-1 game.
Huge win. Hopefully you started something special here. Go home, protect home court, and we got a lot of basketball ahead of us, and we try and win it obviously as many as we can because we want to improve our seeding. And the team is in a good rhythm right now, especially when we're at full strength. It's fun to be a part of.
Yeah, it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun out there tonight. I got to ask you this final question. We had a couple of days here in L.A. before the game. Did you get a chance to get into the Pacific?
It's a great question, Tim. I actually got to play 9 holes of golf, and I got to go knee-high in the beach. The beach I grew up going to, Capo Beach. It felt so good, and the sun was shining. And it's the best feeling in the world when you just get to do a couple things you love on the daily. So not a full submerge, but pretty close.
That is a day off well, Spencer.
Yes, sir.
Well, hey, 26 points tonight. You had 21 in the first half, 9 of 15, 5 of 10 beyond the arc, 4 boards, 3 assists. Great job, Klay.
Thank you, Tim.
All right, Klay Thompson, my guest.
Here with Draymond Green after a huge win tonight against the Lakers. Draymond, you were handing out assists all over the place, some key ones late. What did you see just from the passing game in your eyes?
We had guys cutting. One thing we always preach about is not just standing still, waiting on the ball, continue to move without the ball. And obviously, we know Steph is the greatest ever at that, just continues to move. And, he attracts so much attention on defense that you're able to get guys like J.K. and Wiggs on the back doors.
Before the game, a little bit of a back issue, Steph, but I had a feeling you guys were going to play. How important was it for you guys to play this game?
It's an important game. We all know what the implications are. We're both right there in the play-in trying to move up, so it's an important game for us. You got to come out here and give what you can give.
You guys have been through the war so many times, but to have guys like Kuminga, TJD, Pods come along, what's impressed you about how these guys have played in those moments?
Man, they just continue to rise to the occasion. We started off the year, and you're trying to pull them along. Now there's some games where they're pulling us along, and that's what you want to see from your young guys. You want to see them taking the necessary steps for them to become stars in this league themselves, and those guys are doing that.
A couple quick ones for you. You've been against LeBron a long time. I think it was Steph and LeBron 50 times. You're a lot of those matchups. How much do you enjoy the matchup against specifically LeBron?
It's always great, man. Anytime you get to play against a guy like LeBron, one of arguably the greatest player ever, you always rise up to that challenge. Then you get to play here on Staples, it's LA. Yeah. It's a big show. So I've enjoyed those battles, man. You always want to test yourself against the greats. And it's been an honor to play against him this many years. Not sure how many all of us got left, but each one you start to appreciate it even more.
Last one for you. Have you ever seen a minute and a half take about 45 minutes?
That was crazy. They got to figure something else out. I thought they had some little backup shot clocks or something, but crazy.
So we get to do this interview 5 more times now.
And they still be trying to finish the game.
Draymond, thank you very much. All right.
What is going on? Oh, there we go.
Okay. This is Jonathan Kuminga live. Jonathan, the lights are bright, but you were shining in the bright lights. What got you up to such a hot start early on?
I would say just being free, feeling free and coming there and just knowing that we need this win. And obviously, I just got to go out there and do my things to help us win.
Was it a little bit of is there any point in the season where it's been a mindset change for you? Because your game has obviously grown. You're growing every day, but it seems like you're really in a nice groove right now, especially the last couple months.
Man, it's just dedication, consistency every day, and just having the trust from my teammates. That's really helping me every day.
How much do you want to win for the guys like Steph, Klay, Draymond, Wiggs? Because there's a younger core too. It's a real nice mix you guys have going on. What do you want to do for these guys that are won so many championships, and obviously you've been a part of that?
Obviously, I mean, we all have one goal, and is winning the championship. So, obviously, that's the goal and mindset for everybody on the team, and that's the same mindset I'm on.
Last one for you, because I'm a mere mortal and can't jump very high. When you're that high, like above the rim, like where are your eyes? I mean, it's like way up there.
Focusing on the ball in the rim. I don't want to lose that pass, so just focusing on the ball in the rim.
You're doing the right thing. Simple things make it happen. He makes the simple plays look extraordinary. Catch the ball, dunk it. Easy, right, Larry? All right, here with Trayce Jackson-Davis after a huge win tonight. You played a huge role as well. One thing I want to ask you about your little two-man game between you and Klay. It's like a little Stockton-Malone. What's so good about your chemistry with Klay?
Klay just makes my life easy, man. He's one of the greatest shooters of all time. So teams tend to double out to him and then get me easy roll for dunks or skipping it to the corner for a three.
So you obviously have, Steph, Draymond, Klay, guys have been here a long time, Wiggins, but now it's you, Pods, Kuminga. What's it mean to contribute in a big way down the stretch here with that group of guys?
We're just trying to bridge the gap. Those players are still great that you just mentioned, but just incorporating ourselves into it, trying to play hard, trying to play for those vets, and help us win a championship.
How much fun is it going up in the air here at Crypto for some big plays, big dunks, alley-oops?
It's great. That was my first time. I mean, in preseason, I got a little glimpse of it, but this was the real deal. Just being out there on the Lakers floor is crazy, surreal, man.
You're still getting text message about the Wemby dunk?
They've slowed down a lot, but still get a few here and there.